a B smoke. They're trying to at least keep Axel busy. Just someone, please, keep Axel on the other side of the map for this A hit, and it has worked. Valda caught out completely. Hobbit, the element of surprise, a perfectly timed flash has taken some space back. Oh, OG, losing lives left and right, dropping like flies. Alexi has to take space, has to take some blood. They have managed to get the bomb down, but 2 players to defend it. I don't fancy their chances. Can Flames have his pop-off moment? He has connected his first. Too many targets. It's Mantu to come up clutch. And 3 targets. Inters, Shiro from the stairs side. Oh, they've smoked him off. Amoli will buy time. Oh, I like that he's waiting. The lineup's perfect.
They have 2 more smokes, though.
Waiting for the sound cue. Drops the molly. Well, I think he's holding it. I don't think Nafany will burn. And saved by the smoke. A nice attempt. All things considered, it falls apart though for them, and Gambit are starting to run towards that finish line. That's 3 in a row for themselves. Definitely looking like they are beatable. But OG will have to once again stomach another round on the chin.
Yeah, and a timeout here, a necessary one. This is the first timeout, right? They've still got 3 remaining, if I'm reading that one correctly. So OG have done a great job of just being able to follow Alexi's game plan up until this point and not need the bailout of the 30-second time with the coach. And because we're this late, maybe even take back-to-back. Really just give yourself a bit of a breather. They can afford some upgrades, right? There's Deagles, that's going to be possible. We can even get a bit of light util in there. Volda has 4.7, he can buy it. Flames has 4.6, he can also buy. So there's a lot to discuss right now, but you're putting all your eggs in those baskets to almost single-handedly win the round. Whereas OG, when they've been getting all the guns out, they've been getting their space, they've been looking good. If they break this streak right now of Gambit, can do a bit of economical damage as well. They're back down to bottom of the barrel loss bonus. So an important round here, and I think that's felt. It's reflected in Volda's purchase. We know that they're getting 2,900 in the next. If they can get a plant, Volda's going to be all good with a buy in the next round. So really, putting the gun on the top fragger right now for OG and seeing what he can make happen.
Axel wants info, and he just throws his body on the line. We saw how that can feel. Double kill from him in the previous round, but through the underpass they go. Late util deployed. Definitely responsible for this walk up. And he has such an advantage over that smoke. Valda will think twice. Oh, and Axel can jump up. Valda, he's being hunted. Look at him jump down. Axel, a man possessed, and it has cost him.
Yeah, that's a gap that's created now. It's just into zombie. They're having to rotate this CT rotate.
Yeah, Mantu will grab an M4 with that Kevlar vest. They're halfway there. Oh, he saw him through the smoke. That light just obscured by Valda's body, and the hero falls. High awareness from Nafany has given them the advantage once again.
Well, they're going back towards B, and if they go now, they might be able to isolate Inters. He's playing very passive in this bench position towards the back of the site. They've got a smoke and a flash to work with. Nafany will be there in kitchen as soon as U2 or contact is taken. But they need to get this bomb down just to give a little bit of extra cash for Volda. Eventually they're going to have to make a sound cue here. There they go. Inters is hearing all this. He's calling it too. The mouth is moving.
Who's going to clear bench? Oh, he times it to perfection. Smoke is down, as is that bomb. Perfect. Valda will have a buy. Can they take anything more away from Gambit?
Oh, the boost here. Up and over the top of the
I don't hate it at all. Nafany spotted. Quick reactions from Mantu. Demanded to clutch. He's hidden from Shiro, but shots from behind him. He knows where they both are. Mantu dancing with Shiro here. Takes contact. It's Hobbit. That's the hard part. That still can't get through Shiro. A potent P250 saving the day. Another 1vx for Shiro.
Keeping it bloody close, aren't they? OG almost pulling that one off. That would have been absolutely monstrous scenes. And with the picked up rifle from Axel, I guess he's dropping down expecting the rest to be eco, right? Flames just drops immediately. Axel gone madman mode.
I've never seen him
off the top row
throw something like that into the mix.
That's a bit spicy from him. Oh, and look at that. Almost feels like Nafany gets him clear as day there. Hard done by. Here's the clutch attempt. Shiro pivoting with the P250.
God. You'd think after Hobbit's gone down, I thought that was it, dude. Shiro just too good with that P250, threatening on the pistol. They've boosted this time. Nafany's having none of it.
Ready for it, isn't he?
Not again, he says. Less words, more bullets, and he clears top mid as well. Flames peeks off his own flash. He confirms there's some funny business top mid.
Flames has to get this kill, I feel like. Oh, and he's away. isolated, mollied out of position. That util has been dumped, and Nafany gets away for free. He's done so much damage to Mantu, and it's forced this OG rotation back towards A. It's bad info. They're not aggressive mid anymore.
A smokes. Stairs. Jungle. CT in the way as well. And they're up. No contact yet from Gambit. They'll fight on stairs and connect aside. Valda through the flame. Shiro's caught him. Oh, and a denial of the bomb. Nafany, oh, he's so contained. Takes two of them. Flames maybe has an advantage here onto Axel as he slips through, but immediately Shiro responds. Don't give them any space for them to shape up around. Nafany's double still ringing through here in round 27. This will put 15 on the board for Gambit. Oh, quick reacts from Nico. Maybe there's more to be said. No Shiro was stairs side. Oh, bringing the fight to him. Hobbit tries to catch him in that moment. And does so with ease. Okay, 15, Gambit, map point. First map of this best of 5. It was a very strong start from OG, flying out of the gates on their T side. It was up 5-2 in the second half, and now a response of 5 in kind. Max loss bonus doesn't need to be said. OG backs against the walls now.
Mantu's got the AWP out again. It's no armor behind it with a bit of light util here. They need to find a pick early. Gambit is starting to turn up the heat here, and you're seeing that with that aggressive maneuver. All of them willing to take fights, all of them willing to show that mechanically they are super gifted.
They're trying it again.
I'll push this to the King.
Shiro spotted it. He's looking for the booster rather than the boosty. Definitely going walkabouts as well. Gambit coordinated 4 in mid to contest this. And it's Flames holding a very tight line just on the jiggle, knocks the head off. And Nafany and another fight comes straight to them. 2 frags, knocks the boots off of Alexi when Shiro does connect. But OG have got 2 opening frags here, Chad. They just have to piece together the finish.
Yeah, they're going back to B. They might be a little bit noisy about this. Inters is actually pushing short. The timing is great. Volda and Nico get an easy fight here. Bounding on out. Inters, what can you do, my friend? That's one. And that's it. This should be the round. I feel like Gambit have to save. Oh, wait.
Should be the round. Yeah, Shiro's out there.
Okay, good. I was doubting myself there for a second. The Gambit that we've watched throughout this year is the one that would save in this kind of situation. Risking the 2-on-3 retake, giving up the AWP. The money's not there for everybody on the team. That's all what it came down to. If Inters gets the double, then yeah, that one's on. But the fact he gets one and done, they trade efficiently. That's what OG were looking for. And what was Nafany trying to turn the screws on that run boost, right? Because we saw Shiro just catch him. Nafany knew that as well. And the idea about hanging around mid was, if we can contain the top mid peak, I can creep on up and I can take out that AWP player. So the attempt, it was there. The conversion not. And that's impact kill from Flames, right? He hasn't had a lot, but that is a big one right there. And we're getting to the crunch time of this half. Well, this map, 15-13. Shiro can buy. He can even drop 2 rifles by the looks of things. This is the... Oh, there you go. That's what he needed. A big one. And it set up the second frag here because Axel's trying to step out for the trade.
Yeah, don't forget, Mantu was glass cannon there. So Nafany would have no issues of isolating that duel should what you've described come through and come into fruition. OG trying to do it again. Towards middle they start. Shiro is in the window position this time. Mantu ahead of the box. Don't forget, Axel's been a real nuisance for them on short.
Here's Alexi. Close towards this connected position, and I think Gambit are going to play more of a conservative approach in this one because the loss bonus for the final round of play for them is only 1900. If they give up an opening kill, we might see that save again just to try and secure that 16. So now that they're turtled up, right, we don't have a lot of mid aggression. There's no argy-bargy with Nafany walking on out, no AWP overseeing things. They're allowing the fight to come to them. If they're able to make the right call, make the right read, or get the frags on entry, Gambit can close this one down now. OG, the minute on the clock, have taken full mid control. 4 players. Nico just over towards A. connector creep. If they come through the smoke, they're about to bound.
Yeah, Shearer could destabilize this. He has eaten the first flash, vision restored, and Valda eliminated. Flames, good pressure, and it's Nico to find him. Gambit are continuing to contest here, but only from short, really. It's Nafany that's the furthest ahead. He's eaten the flash. They've taken some space. The smoke is up, and Nafany mollied out 10 HP. They want to isolate, and they will. Alexi right in front of another. Intus wants to try and catch him.
It's going to be huge. He's going to
Oh, he could contest. Alexi's not watching it. He can deny. Flames wasn't ready. No one's there for the trade. Alexi eventually. Maybe Axel for another clutch. Nico and Darky does deploy the smoke. Kit to be picked up right in front. As you discussed, though, you know their bonus is low. Is he even going to give it a look in?
Oh, it seems like a round that you just want to have a crack at.
I just wanted to see him start.
Oh, he's got no option. He has to save that orb. That's all they're going to have next round. 1900.
Really starting to smell like OT now.
This feels like it almost secures it, right? It is going to be an OG classic if they trip over their own shoelaces here against this like weak buy. Right? I hate to say it, but we always talk about OG being their own worst enemy. And they've done fantastic in this game. We're talking 15, 14. We've gone all 30. They have the advantage, the weapon advantage. They've got the momentum behind them now. They've had to string two together just to get them to this point. And for Gambit, they're taking their last time out. There'll be none left for overtime.
Gambit are on nothing. And Axel showed some flair.
Shiro made it work with the scout earlier. Almost pulled off an absolute specky of a round. So he can go scout Kevlar with some util. Axel can drop a Famus. Nafany's gone Deagle. Inters with the classic MP9. Perfect weapon for the job over towards B. Someone hook Hobbit up. Out of the realms of possibility here will be that Famus drop to Hobbit. He can get head armor. He can get himself some nades around this as well. They're not going to look at a kit. It does not look like a defuse kit will be purchased.
Hobbit takes a Famus just so that Shira gets full util. Nade's a priority for him. And we're off. Final round of regulation. Will OG, I think perfect metaphor was used, trip over their own shoelaces, or we play on in MR3? Fact-finding missions are in play, and just jump into departments. Hobbit's in a completely black box of A info. All you can say is, haven't heard. That's a little flick of a sound cue. A dribble of the Molotov has revealed his position to perhaps Nafany if his ears were close enough. Mid-space denied. Nafany like a moth to the flame, like a CT to a smoke. And it looks like they want to just burst through connector. But
Same play again.
Optimal double deeg territory. Nafany just needs to get checked, and there they go, one by one. Shiro on CT. Flames has found the trade necessary. They are into A. Flames pushed up triple. The flash is perfect. Shiro's blinded, unwilling to swing though, and Hobbit still unchecked. Has found Nico. He's a threat. He's a real threat. Does go down to Flames. Have an impact when it matters, but Axel's still a problem. OG to take us to OT. They're at a man disadvantage. Axel's pushed the Flames. He could surprise, and he has. Mantu's down, and the hopes and dreams hinge on Flames. A quiet game, but a clutch demanded of him. It's not gonna happen. Earth-shattering from Gambit. 16-14. They will take their map pick, but by the skin of their teeth. Breaking that one down at the death with Frankie Ward and the boys after the break.
Tap on the bomb, spray through. Smoke's still there, at least knows he's nowhere else. He has to be there. He's so smoked. There we go. It's Team Liquid, and that's what it means to them.
Nico, thank you for joining me here today before we head into the best of 5 grand final. I'm excited to have you. I want to know, what is the path for victory for OG against Gambit here?
Oh, I think the path is like we don't respect them too much, play our own game and disrespect them a lot. I think is the way.
That is the kind of thing that I like to hear. Do you think the order of the maps played here makes a big difference?
I'm not sure, but it could be, but I'm not sure. If we just play our own game and stick to the things we have talked about, I think we'll win them.
Okay. Did you learn anything about watching Gambit this tournament that you felt like maybe you didn't know before the tournament?
No, not really, to be honest. They're a really good team. They're strong individuals.